Ah, hello everybody. I don't know if I'm ready for this chapter. Literally, like, just a few minutes ago before starting the chapter, someone I watch on YouTube posted a piano version of Moon Halo. I'm already emotional. But it's here. I have heard it is very good. It's a really well done chapter. And that to make sure I have tissues. We'll see if they're needed. But I do have some. Oh, I don't have my lights on. There we go. I don't know if I'll do these events at the top. The puppet files. Oh, I don't know what that is. But we had a bombshell dropped on us last time. And I'm worried. I'm worried where this is going. This is also really long. Usually we only get like 4 or 5. We've got 9 things to get through. I don't know how long these are going to be, but I should probably start. I guess we'll see what happens. Attention, attention. Everyone will be advised that the sparrow shall stand trial in this court. Oh boy. More puppet court shenanigans. Here we go. Wuhan Bronya. That is not what I expected. This Fuwa's probably better built than mine, isn't it? Much. Damn. I'm jealous. Wish I could use my skin, but damn. So that's elemental team. Bring Brun. Okay, here we go. The alarm began to blare in the Salt Lake base. All units, level 1 battle stations. I repeat, level 1 battle station. What just happened? Another case of the mechas losing control inside the base? Bronya, great, you're alright. What happened? I don't know. The base is in chaos and comm links are not working. What about the others? The doctors are trapped near the vault. The principal and Mr. Yang sealed the hangars. Sele is helping the evacuation. I haven't been able to talk to Kiana. Maybe she's engaging the intruders now. Looks like we won't be able to pinpoint the cause before the riot settles down. The priority is to join the 2 doctors. The vault keeps all the cores from the Asian Hersher. We can't risk it. Somehow it feels like something bad is going to happen. I feel like something bad already happened. Maybe Bronya is overthinking. This is the puppet core. Isn't this the puppet's power? The puppets. How come? wish mine was this strong. Honk. I have no idea how this Bronya works, so I'm just not gonna use it. More enemies are coming. Are the mechas in the base all out of control?
看来事态比我们想象的要更严重，得加快脚步了。
Jeez, yeah. Apparently I really need to work on getting Ishikawa Goemon. This is OP as hell. Dr. Tesla and Dr. Einstein. Thank God someone came for us. What happened? Why mechas in the base suddenly lost control? Beats me. See? Hundreds of cores stored in the vault, now all gone. All gone. The cores went missing? Bronya rushed to the window and found the vault now vacant. To be more exact, they dissipated. Oh, they reformed. When the alarm sounded, we were running MSA on the sample cores, but the samples suddenly began to disintegrate. We knew something was amiss and rushed here to check the other cores. But by the time we got here, all the cores were gone. Could it be that some intruder broke in and stole them? We ruled out this possibility after examining the scene. No traces of breaking in, and all the storage units are intact. Every sign says they vanished on their own. Then the mecha riot followed and we got trapped here, hopelessly trapped in a small corner of our own base. We've got bad news too. The mechas are just like they were controlled by the Herrscher. Even puppet cores were found. Bronya. Sailor, Principal. Great, you're all here. Miss Principal, how does it look outside? All berserk mechas have been squashed. All personnel evacuated into the shelter. No casualties. But, have you seen Kiana? No, I thought she was with you. Dr. Tesla, can you try to track her wristband? I am already. Huh? Signal lost? Is the wristband broken? No way. I made it myself, and it can pin down her location even if she's on the moon. Unless she's now in some fabricated space. Did she use her Herrscher power and enter the imaginary space? No. In that case, the signal would spike radically when she did so. But the pattern doesn't match. Kiana, maybe she... They searched for Kiana throughout the base. I looked everywhere but didn't find her. Yet I found this in her bedroom. It's no larger than my palm, but it's indeed... Puppet? A puppet? Puppet in the base again? Hey, wait, don't jump to conclusions yet. You're not gonna say the Legion Herrscher has revived, right? We threw everything at it to make sure it died. There goes the alarm again. What's going on this time? What? Yeah, the heck is that? Windows kept popping up on the screen, delivering visual feeds from all over the globe. These people are... They all look kind of odd. This one suddenly pointed a kitchen knife at someone beside him when he was cooking. And this one stopped talking on stage in the middle of a speech as if possessed. Looks like their souls were taken away. Wait, there are a few familiar faces. Of course they're familiar. These are all identified puppet hosts, and we've been watching them for weeks. But why? We saw them returning to their normal lives. Why hundreds of them all lost their mind in a blink? There seems to be only one logical explanation left, frustrating as it may be. The 10th Herrscher has returned. Hey, Mophead, how can you still keep your cool? Did you know it all the time? No, I was surprised too. Only I've always prepared myself for the worst when studying these cores. The worst? We claimed the new Herrscher was defeated to calm people down, and the Sovereign has been busy cleaning up the mess. But at the end of the day, we were only acting on a deduction without solid proof. The enemy never promised us there were only 1,000 individuals, and no more could be made. It was only a theory. We chose to believe this theory, and maybe the Legion Herrscher misdirected on purpose. You're saying we set up a trap which was used by the enemy to trap us instead? But still, mathematically, the energy level of each core equals 1,000th of a normal Herrscher core, give or take. There are a lot of ways to trick us. Say if there are 1,001 individuals, the difference would be nigh neglectable. And the energy level varies slightly from one core to another, which further muddles the water. Or it could be the puppets are only accessories of the Herrscher, who remains in the dark until now. Hey, Einstein's smart. That's what we were told at the end of the last chapter. As long as there's still one core left, the Herrscher lives and all the puppets can be revived. Sacrificing 1,000 individuals to create an opportunity for one. Is that really possible? Legion Herrscher in the previous era are unable to come up with such strategies, but maybe they have evolved. Maybe the Legion Herrscher are the most human-like among all. They stand no chance in confrontations, so they've gone to great lengths to distract us and cover up their true target. Their eyes have been on Kiana from the very beginning. The rusted tin glows, the children shout, the audience laughs, and lo, the odd eye pops out. That was the last ticket we got, I believe. That was written on the show ticket before the base attack, so the odd eye meant Kiana? Bronya agrees. At that time, only Bronya and Celia were in the base. That's why their plan didn't work. But that didn't stop them. They've been waiting patiently for another chance since then. So when we put Kiana out as bait, they still came knowing it was a trap. They needed to stop us from transferring Kiana to the containment facility in the Arctic at any cost. When we have dropped our guard, they disarmed the barriers in the base with berserk mechas and reconnected to the theater. They managed to put on the show they designed for earlier, and it all matches the puzzle on the show ticket. Makes me sick. So Kiana has been dragged into the theater of domination. Very likely. They're tough to beat. They know their strengths and weaknesses well. We underestimated them. What do we do now? Keep them one by one and recover the cores? Do we even have the time? Or lure the puppets into taking us to the theater just like last time? No. For 2 weeks they laid low to make us drop our guard, but we didn't stand idle either during the period. This time, we're still taking the fight to them. We're entering the theater of domination on our own. What kind of crazy ass tech has this one been working on? Oh. Okay, it's the same message. May. Okay, we're really just bringing everything together. Let's see, May's physical. So let's bring my physical parts. Why are you using that? Ah, that's why. Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this place again? Oh, in Egypt, though. Heliopolis HQ, Giza, Egypt. A girl in black walked past all the people dressed in white suits, and no one stopped her. The researchers were only able to catch a glimpse of Dr. Cleo's honored guest. To what do I owe the pleasure? Victor, I'll speak privately with our guest. The man in the black suit nodded and left the room. Victor. I don't think that was the guy from an earlier chapter. Because there was an earlier chapter where she interviewed someone that wanted her to save his life. I don't think that's the name of the guy, though. Shh. Don't tell me yet. Let me guess. Are you finally ready to accept my checkup? Good decision for you, for me, and for the whole world. Think about it. A Hersher with a human mind. Your night and day difference from the unfledged others. I'm not here for your nonsense. That's sad. I meant every word I said. I just realized Jackal's wearing the same gloves that Brawny used. May took out 3 cubic containers with golden rims and tossed them on the table. The fire in Benevento Ancient City, the siren in Valencia, and the winged man in Cairo. They're all special individuals in the World Serpent database, and you're interested in them. Yes, these puppets have a curious behavioral pattern and act alone. Could be influenced by their hosts or other sources. After all, there are 1,000 of them, and it's only natural to see a few outliers. Now they're yours. Inside each container, a crystallized core with a strange color was floating. But not for free, right? 3 special individuals in exchange for your research on the Legion Hersher. You take my offer or not? He's become such a badass, I love it. An offer I can't say no to. Jackal gently turned the globe on the table, and the door behind them shut. Follow me. I believe you already know the power of the Legion Hersher lies in domination, seizing powers from other Hershers. There are many of them, each individual is weak, but they lurk in the dark and work together. The 10th Hersher in the previous era wasn't capable of this. Clearly, they didn't have Hershers that fought Honkai like you either. It's as if they were born to counteract your existence, preying on Hershers and taking their powers. Something doesn't add up. I'm listening. If snatching Hersher powers is their target, World Serpent should be the first place they visit.
这是理所当然的。
Apart from mine,
除了
World
我以
Serpent
外，
keeps 3
世界
Hersher
上还保
cores,
存着3颗律
and
者核心。
infiltrating here wouldn't be too
以
hard
人
for
偶
the
的能力，
puppets.
要打入可千人律者并没有这
But
样
they
做，
didn't do it.
反而在
Instead,
我
they
意外
called
进入
me
支
an
配剧场时，
unexpected
称我
guest
为
when I entered
预
the
料之
theater
外
by
的客人。
accident.
那之后也再没有接近我，这不符合逻辑。
This doesn't make sense.
合理的推导。
Good reasoning.
客套话就不必了。
No need to be courteous.
首先回答律
First,
者核
about the
心的问
Hersher
题，
cores.
暂时还只是我的
My
猜想。
theory is that the Legion
支
Hersher
配之律
aims
者
at the
掠夺
power
的是核
rather
心的
than the
全
core
能，
itself.
而非核心本身。所以在他们心
So
中，
in their eyes,
有
a
容器
Hersher
承载的
core
核
with a
心
proper
具备更高
vessel
的
is
价
more
值。
valuable.
是因为离体核心能
Because a
发挥的
core
力量
can't
有
unleash
限。
full Hersher power without a vessel.
没错，虽说
Correct.
也不是完全不能
It's
使用，
not totally worthless.
但如果有人能
They'd
为其承
certainly
受代
prefer
偿，
the full
他们自
package.
然更为欢迎。
既然如此，
In that
我
case,
对于
I
他们
should
应
be
该有更大
targeted
的
by
意
them.
义。但千人律者似乎
But
始
they
终没有
made no
袭击我
attempt
的打
on me.
算。
Even when I
我
entered
主
the
动进
theater
入
on
剧
my
场的一
own,
次，
they didn't seem to
他们
show
也只
much
是做出了一
enthusiasm.
些相当消极的尝试
I。think that's all it was. Yeah.
消极到
It was
我事
almost
后回
too
想时，
obvious to me that
觉
they
得
were
他其实
raising
是
my
在用一
alarm on
种过于明
purpose,
显的诱
so I'd
导，
avoid using
让
my
我产
Hersher
生警
power.
惕，从而回避此，
They
来
were
掩盖某
trying
个
to
事
cover
实。
up a fact,
他们无法夺走雷
but
之
they
律者
can't
的
take
全
your
能，
Hersher power.
这就是你想要的
There,
答
you're
案。
answered. I
果然。
suspected so.
支配之律者夺取全能的
For
过程，
them, seizing
实际上不过是
Hersher
力量与
power
力
is
量的
like
角逐。
wrestling. The stronger
强
side will
存弱
win
王
and take
将
everything
败
from
者
the
纳入
loser.
自己的支配之下。但倘若他
If,
们施加能
however,
力的
they
对
pick
象
the
拥有
wrong
更强的
target
力量，如果
and they
支配
lose
之
in the
律者
power
没能
wrestling,
赢下这场对决，我也不知道会发生
I
什
don't
么。
know what will happen.
但他们的行
But
动，
what they did
已
has
经暗
told
示了
us
答
they're
案。
individually weak and
人
not
偶
ready
个
to
体的
take
力量
that
实在
risk.
太过弱小，他们很清楚，
They know
虽然那
you,
些半
a
吊子律
fully
者做不
awakened
到，
Hersher,
但完
may
全觉
very
醒的
likely
你
beat them.
有
They
战胜他
fear
们的
you,
可能。
at least for now.
至少现在，
Makes
他们
sense.
惧怕你。
这也是我来找你的原因。
That's why I'm here.
我能感受到，
I can feel
支
it.
配
The
之律者
Legion
还没有
Hersher
消
is
失，
still out there,
支配
and
剧
so
场
is the
依然还
theater.
存在于某个不为人知的角落。人偶与人偶之间存
Puppets
在着一
exchange
种未知
information
的
in
即
real
时信
time
息交
among
换，
themselves,
帮助
sharing
他们共享
senses,
感官、
intel,
情
and
报
seized
以
power.
及夺取来的力量。千人律者
The
就像是被
Legion
看不见
Hersher
的丝
is like
线
a
相连，
complicated network
织成一张
linking
巨
all
大的
the
网络，
individuals
连
in
接
the
起所有的
theater
个体
together.
和那座支配剧场。既然如此，
If so,
我们应
we
当也
should
能
be
反
able
过
to
来利
use
用
the
这个网
network
络，
to our
主动拜
advantage
访他
and
们的剧
visit the
场，
theater before they grow
在他
even
们成长
stronger.
得更强之前。
Right
雷
in
电牙
there,
医，
we might just hit it
我们
off.
说不定会很投缘。
Yeah, as much as I hate Jackal, I feel like May, with her more serious side, could really hit it off with Jackal. Sorry about the chair creaking. The elevator
进去吧。
stopped. Get in.
这里是
This is
你想要的，
something
逆
that
向接入
allows you
千
to
人律者
access
网
the
络的
Legion
装置。
Hersher's network. Exactly what you asked for.
比起说明，还是
You'd
亲
better
自
take
看
a
一
look
眼更容易
yourself
明白吧。
rather than listening to my explanation. Jackal took a crystallized core whose color had faded from the cabinet.
站远一些，
Take a step back.
失礼了。
Oh, sorry. It can't
他
hurt
伤不
you.
到你。
Jackal began to operate the equipment
对啊，在任务
skillfully.
报告中提到，
Raven
你们
said
是
in the
先接触了
report
那个
that
玩
you
具
were
一样的
sent
小
into
人
the
偶，
theater
才
after
被拖入
touching
支
the
配剧
little
场，
puppet
对
toy,
吧？
right?
没错。而在我们离开支
And it
配
was
剧场
broken
后，
after we left
人偶
the
就损
theater.
毁了。
接触这个行为
The
就像某
touching
种信
must be
号
a，signal, and if we
既
can
然如此，
somehow modify this
只要
form
对接触的
and
形式
send
稍加
back the
处理，
signal with
再通过
recovered
回收的核
cores,
心将信号传输出去，就能从外部
we
主
might
动
be
打
able
开
to
支配
open
剧
the
场的
gate
大
to
门。
the theater on our own. With a snap, something in the air appeared to be burned and twisted.
看到了吗？
Did you see that?
似乎有条线一闪而
A
过，
line flashed past.
那是空间裂缝，
That was a
只不过还
spatial
很微
fissure,
弱，
but it was
维持
weak
时
and
间也
didn't
短，
last.
所以我
So
才
I
需
need
要
more
更多这样的
cores
核
like
心。
this. Jackal pointed at the cubic box in
之
her
前说
hand.
过，这
As
些
I
特
said
殊个体
before,
行为
these
古怪，
special individuals
游离于
act
团体的
alone
边
and
缘，
don't blend in.
恐怕其他人
They're
偶
the
也把他们当
outliers
作
of the
异类
group.。
也正因如此，
That's why they're
他们更适
perfect
合
for
拿来做
doing
些
this
手脚，
without attracting
而不被察觉。
unnecessary attention.
加上那3枚核心，
Will the 3 cores I brought suffice?
给我2天时间，
Give me 2
确保
days,
万无一
and I
失。
can make it happen.
太久了。
Too
你
long.
或许没有概念，但我们
You
要
have
做
no
的事太
idea.
多了。
Achieving the
锁
desired
定裂
fissure
缝开启
opening
的大小、
size,
位置、
position,
维持
and
时间，
duration.
这些都需要
Everything
耐心，
takes time.
不是一。
我只能接受1天。
1 day is all I've got.
你到底有没有在听我说话
Are？you listening to me?
雷电牙医，
Raiden
你
May,
觉不觉得
you think
这
the
核心比
core
起
is
你刚给
smaller
我
than
时
when you
小了一
handed
圈
it？to me? As they spoke, the core in the container shrank visibly.
核心
The core
在
is
消失。
disappearing? May reacted faster to the situation than Jackal. He grasped the box in Jackal's hand and put it on the lab
喂
bench.，
你想干什么？
Hey, what are you doing?
立即启动装置。
Turn
现
on
在
the equipment now.
你疯了吗？现在
Are
是
you
最糟糕
crazy?
的时
This is
机
the。worst timing.
也是唯一的时机。
It's our only
就是这个
chance.
操作台。
This console.
抱歉，看
Sorry,
你操
I
作
saw
过一
you
遍，
do it
顺
and
便记下
remembered.
来了。感谢你的协助，
Thank
克
you
里
for
欧博
your
士。
assistance, Dr. Cleo.
喂，
Hey. Body is a highly valuable lab
你的身体
material.
是贵重
Don't
的实验
damage it
材
and
料，
bring it back in
千万别
one
弄伤。
piece.
啊，真是的，
She has
长了
lost
张
her
文静的
mind.
脸，
A loose
做
cannon
事
with
却
a
这么
cute
积极。
face. That almost sums up
还
all
是说
Hershers of
这
this
个世代的律者
generation.
都这样？
You know, that makes me wonder how old Jackal is. Because she almost talks like she's seen the previous era Hershers.
世道是变了
I
呀。
guess it's a different era now.
成功了。
We did it. Oh, this is where the feels are gonna start, isn't it?
这里是剧场的外围
This，place looks different. Is this the outer edge of the theater? I don't remember there being a donut here. Paper thin donut. I feel like that might be a rendering mistake.
不速之客，不速之客，
Intruders, intruders.
走开，走
Go
开！
away,
这里
go
不欢迎
away.
你。
You are not welcome here.
我知道，
I know
因为
it.
你
I
们不
came
欢
here
迎，
because
我
I'm
才
not
来的。
welcome.
你没有资格踏入支配剧
You've
场。
no right to be here.
我们
We
还要
have
招待
other
其他客
guests
人。
to entertain.
不要妨碍
Stay
我
out
们。
of our way.
我就是来妨碍你们的。
Well, I'm here to stay in your
这么
way.
急着赶我走
You，seem to be in a
是
hurry to
害怕
kick
我
me away. Are you afraid of me? You're just
谁
an
会怕一
ignorant
个
little
不谙
girl
世
who
事的
doesn't
小
have a
姑
mind of
娘？
her own.
小心我们把你
Don't
的绿者
push
可能
us
也拿
into
走当
taking
玩
away
具。
your Hersher power,
好
too.
做得到的话，
I'd
就
love
来
to see
吧。
you try. I love this version of me. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
借
This,
你出鞘。
I'm gonna be honest, usually when I get into a chapter, I have guesses of what's gonna happen. Mihoyo does a good job of like raising flags and hinting. They did a really good job of keeping this relatively secret. I have no idea what's going on.
你好烦啊！
You're so annoying, so annoying.
纠缠不休，
Stop
死缠烂
pestering
打。
us. Stop pestering.
越是靠近剧场，怪物就越多，人偶也在源源不
As
断
we
的
get
出
close to
现。
the theater, more monsters and pop-ups emerge.
比起迎敌，他们更像
It
是
looks
在
like they are stalling us rather than coming to fight us.
还有别
Are
人也
there
在
other
这座支
people
配
in
剧
this
场里。
theater? Oh no,
难道
she is not ready to figure out who it is. Oh, okay, that. Judging by the look on your face, I bet you know something is wrong. Wanna know who it is?
可是，
Yeah,
但我
we're
们
not
偏不
telling
告
you.
诉你，除非
Unless, of course, you
除
surrender your
非
Hersher
你把
power
绿
to
者
us.
全能留下，
God.
这样我们就能带着他最好的两个朋友
This
的
way
力
we
量
can gather the
来一
powers
个
from
历
her
史
two
性会
besties
晤了
and
吗？
give her a big, big surprise.
天哪！
Kiana.
哎呀，
Oh, you
猜的
guessed it.
被猜
Oh, it's me who gave it away. But it doesn't matter. You're late to the party. She's on stage now, and you belong to the auditorium. You can't do anything about it. After all, she's the one you care about the most. You care so much about her that you've lost yourself. She's the entirety of your world. Without her, you're nothing. But what good has that done? At the end of the day, she still walked into a death trap. And what did you do to stop it? You took a path paved by someone else, gave up everything in exchange for a few weeks of her life. You could have stayed. If you didn't leave her, you'd probably be with her at the last moment. Splendid. Just splendid. Isn't this what you've been wishing for? God, these people. Is that the worst you can do? I'm not impressed. What? I think you got something wrong from the get-go. We've come a long way, she and me. Without me, she can still stay strong. Without her, I can still press on with sure foot. Because we understand each other, I know what her decisions would be, and it's the same way around. That sudden change of music. And none of this is going to be changed by how far we're apart, or how different our positions are. We believe in each other, and that's why we can carry on with our respective voices. We parted ways so that we may change the undesirable situation using our own methods. Not gonna cry, not gonna cry. Our paths will one day cross again. And I only need to stay in my best form and prepare for the coming of that day. Don't lie to yourself. If I remember correctly, the parting was pretty nasty. Yes, it was done in a hurry, and neither of us was fully prepared. Looking back now, we could have done it better. But anyway, it was still necessary at the moment, otherwise I won't be standing here to witness your end. The way I see it, you know too little about Kiana and the Hyperion crew. And you know nothing about me. Oh, I'm kind of sad they didn't keep that music going. Oh. It's different than the intel said. Is our intel false? Were you so scared that you didn't even sneak into the world serpent to pry? Oh no, that was just a character. You said you didn't need to be around her, then why did you come for her? Obviously you wanted something from her, so I came to get in your way. Damn you. Don't you feel ashamed trampling a weaker Hersher under your foot? No. No. Yes, no. That's very brazen of you. Never mind, our legion wisdom will always find a way. For the common goal, sacrifice can't be avoided. Every one of us is ready for it. This is our way. What did they do? Just like a gecko, we won't hesitate to bite off our own tail to survive. We've cut this platform off from the theater. Guess you'll have to drift back to reality. No matter how powerful you are, you can't possibly reach her now. Trick. Thanks for the compliment. I don't think they're gonna live very long. Well, I hope you're prepared to pay the price then. Oh, she's mad. Mad. There's
必
no
须使
other
出
way.
全力
I。have to unleash my full
虽然没有
strength
十
and
足
try
的
to
把
break
握，
through.
但他们机会很可能只有一
There
次，
might be only
得
one
抓住时
chance.
机。
I need to time it perfectly. So I'm not gonna be able to use my ult. Yeah.
现在就算你继续攻击我们，也没有意义
Aw,
了。
these puppets don't have
不
names.
过我们还是
So
挺
it
怕
could
疼
still
的，
hurt.
所以
If you
如果你
insist on
坚持要
fighting,
打
we'll
的
have to
话，
play our trump
我们
card.
就不得不使出最终手段了。
Oh no, is May gonna
最终手
see
段。
the... Sure?
敬请期待，
Stay tuned,
敬
stay
请期
tuned.
待。
No, I really didn't use my sports much. Jeez, that was only 2 so far. Oh,
新的吗？
back to these ones. I wonder if it's just gonna alternate.
主动进入支配剧场，
Enter the theater of domination on our own?
做得到吗？
Is that possible?
希尔，你来协助说
Taylor,
明
help me
吧。
explain.
好的。
Oh, okay.
其实，
In
自
fact,
从
Dr.
上次我和
Einstein
布罗
came
尼亚
to
姐
me
姐
and
从
talked
支配
about
剧场
this
里逃
after
脱之
Bronya and
后，
I escaped from
爱
the
因斯坦
theater.
博士就找我商量了这个想法。他希望能借助我
She
离
wanted
开
to
支
work
配
out
剧
a
场
way
的
to
方
get
法，
into the
可
theater
演出
based on how
从
I
现
got
实
away
切
from
入支
it.
配剧场的路径。
虽然那之后
It
我们
remained
达
a
到了天
concern
人
that
路
we
者，
didn't know the
但
exact
因为始终没
location
有
of
探
the
明支配
theater,
剧场的下落，
even though we defeated the
我心
Legion
中
Hersher.
还是有所顾虑。我们发现，
We
支
found
配
that
猎者
unlike the
并不
Hersher
像
of
控
the
制猎者
Void,
那
the
样，
Legion
可以
Hersher
在现实的
couldn't
任意
just
地
open a
点展开
portal
剧
to
场的
the
入口。
theater freely.
他们必须依赖
They
现实
rely
中
on
的
a
线标
beacon
才
in
能
the
打开
real
门，
world to do that.
类似
It's like
于
putting down a
往
pin
地
on
图
the
上戳
map.
个大头针。
每次案发现场留下的人
The
偶，
puppets found
就
at
是
the
天然
crime
绿者的
scene
线
are
标。
just that. The cores
通过人偶
inside
体内
them
的核
connect the
心，
real world
将
to
现
the
实
theater.
与支配剧场连在一起。因此，我们可以
We
用
can
刚
use
发
the
现的这个
puppet we
人偶作
just
基准
found
点，
as a base
反
point
向
and
推
reverse
演，
engineer a
创造
conduit
出进入
leading
支
us
配
to
剧
the
场的通
theater.
道。
要做到这种事，需
That
要天量的
requires
数据
tons
采
of
集和
data
演
and
算才行吧？
calculation, but we
我们
don't
现在
have
哪
that
有那
much
么多时
time.
间？
所以现在只
So
能
we'll
冒
have
着
to
风
take the
险试一
risk
试
and
捷
cut
径
the
了。
corners now.
我进入过支配剧场
I've
3
been there
次，
3 times,
其中有
and I
2次
left
是主
there on
动
my
离
own
开的。
twice.
说不
Maybe I
定
can help
可
the
以根据
doctors
经验
locate the
排除
theater.
掉一些错误方向，帮助。
希尔，能行
Taylor,
吗？
are you sure?
我
No,
也不
but
敢
I'd
肯
like to
定，
try.
但值得一试。
盐湖基地或许还有受支
There
配之
might
绿
be
者
other
影响的人，
individuals under
我们必须
influence in
立
the
即行
base
动。
now. We must
这
act
是营救
fast.
提安娜的方
This
案
is the
中
most
最有希
promising
望的一个。
plan yet.
听起来也没有其他办法了。
We're running out of
那就马上开
ideas.
始吧。
Okay, let's do this.
又得拜托你了呢。
I'll have to ask you for another
那
favor
2次
now.
都是多亏
After
了
all,
你的
it
力
was you
量，
who helped us escape the place
大家齐心
twice.
协力，
Let's work
一起去
together
救
and
提安
save
娜吧。
Kiana.
啊？什么？
Huh?
唉，这家
She's
伙越
getting
来越
used
不
to
是我
bossing me
人。
around now.
算了，情
Never
况紧
mind,
急，
I'll play along
不
this
跟你
time
计较。
since it's urgent.
等事情解决了，
When this is
这份
over,
人
we'll have
情
to talk
我
about
可要
this
需要我
favor.
做什么？戴上
What
这
do
个
I
头
need
盔
to
就行
do?
了吧？
Wear this helmet?
我可摆弄不来这对机
I
器。
don't know how to play these
总之，
machines.
只能根
I
据
can only
直
help
觉
you
排
rule
除
out
错
some
误选
wrong
项了。
options based on my instinct.
拜托你了。
That would be enough.
是。
Okie dokie. Oh, I love a dark sailor.
找到了，就是这家伙。
Found it.
将它与目前我们所在地
Link
的
it
坐
to
标
our
连
current
接，
coordinates,
引导
vector
叠
and
加。
superpose. With a sharp crack sound, the space was ripped apart and a fissure appeared.
成功了！
We did it.
是通往支配剧场的路。
It's leading to the theater. Bronya exchanged a look with Teresa before she approached the fissure and reached out her hand. She disappeared.
情况如何？
How does
安
it
全抵
look?
达，和之
We're
前
in
进入时
position,
的感
just
觉
like
一样。
previous
这里
entries.
就
This
是
is
支
the
配剧
theater of
场，
domination.
但通道不稳定。
But the passage is
只能一个一个
unstable,
依
and
次
only
进入。
one can get through at a time.
接下来让我试试吧。
I'll be next. Wuhua walked to the fissure and prepared to enter, but the instant her hand touched the fissure, she was pulled in by a mighty force.
风华，
What? An invisible force pushed Teresa away from the fissure. Then the fissure twisted and faded into
怎么了？
nothing. What happened?
糟了，一群讨
Damn
厌的
these
家伙，
puppets.
入侵被发现了。
Our
他们
intrusion
从内
was
部关上了
found,
门，
and they shut
拒
the
绝外来
portal
者
from
的
the
访
inside.
问。
Keep us out.
他们以前可没这么机灵。
They weren't this
也许
smart
是
the
里面发
last
生了
time.
什么事，
Maybe something
让他
happened
们
just
提高
now
了
and
警
made them
戒。
skittish. May.
喂， 等一下，
Hey, wait.
金窝头，快过来！
Mophead,
这
come
边也
here.
出事了。
Something is wrong.
我们监视的所有人偶宿主，
The
生命体
vitals
征
of
都在
all
不
the
断下
puppet
降，
hosts we're watching are going
几乎
down.
在同一时间，
They
全部
fell
陷入
into
了
a
昏迷。
coma at the same
这肯定
time.
不是正常
That
现象
can't be
吧？
normal.
究竟
What's
是
going
怎么
on?
回事啊？
What does the
第
10th
10律
Purser
各地也
claim
开
to
始
do?
出现人偶制造的骚乱，
Riots caused by
看来
puppets are also
他们真的
rising
打算
from
和我们
everywhere.
决一死战。
Looks like they're desperate.
希尔，通知 Rosalia 和
Sailor,
莉莉
tell
还
Rosa,
有所有能战斗
Lily,
的人，
and
我
everyone
们
who
得
can
立即
still
出击。
fight. We must move out now.
可是布罗尼亚
But
姐姐和
Bronny and
福
Ho
华
are
还
still in
在
the
制配剧
theater.
场里。
The
裂缝已
fissure
经
is
关闭，
closed,
我们
and
现
the
在能
only
做的
thing we can
只有
do
相
is
信他
trust
们了
them.。
布罗尼亚和福华会找到
Bronny
提亚
and
娜，
Fuhua will find
他们3个
Kiana.
人一
When
定
they
能平
return
安回来。
safely, we'll make sure
所
they
以
can see the
到那
real
个时
world
候，
is still
不
alright.
能让这里就交给博士们吧。
Leave
现在
here to
我
the
们有我们该
doctors.
去做
We've
的
got
事。
our own job.
希尔，明
Understood.
白了。裂缝突然消失了，和博士们的联系也中断了。
The fissure suddenly disappeared, and we lost contact with the
敌人可能已
doctors.
经发现了我们的意
The
图，
enemy have found
得赶
out
快
our
前进，
intention.
找到
We
Kiana。
must hurry ahead and find Kiana.
中将小
Yes,
兔
Project Bunny
正
is
在追踪
tracking
提亚娜的
Kiana's
手环信
wristband
号。
now. Found
发
us.
现了，
Kiana is
提
in
亚
the
娜果
theater.
然在支配剧场里，这里空间混乱，
It's a complicated
Maybe.
structure, and without a map,
只能
Project
显示一个
Bunny
大
can
致的
only
方向。
point the way roughly.
没关系，我们就沿
It's
着那个
okay.
方向前
We'll
进。
just head in that direction. Ooh. This is a new part. We haven't seen this before. Oh boy. Where's the angry puppets? Oh, they don't even say anything. Ooh,
从未见过这种敌人。
the new imaginary enemies.
小心，他们和那些被操控的敌人不一样，他们身上有某种更诡异的气息。
The imaginary type has no counter relations with bio, psi, or mech types, but it's mutually countering with the quantum type. Imaginary enemies are made up of two parts, the Nihilist seed and the Nihilist shell. You can only defeat an imaginary enemy by killing the seed. And you can only attack the seed when the imaginary enemy enters the vitalized Nihilist seed state. Otherwise, the shell can be attacked. When the shell's HP drops to 0 or casts special skills, it enters vitalized Nihilist seed state. It says as I almost already killed the first one. Bonk. And there's the second one. This is... Actually, no, it's not the first time, it's the second time. We saw it in Nagazora, the big imaginary enemy. I wonder why.
是我的错觉吗
The？stairs seem to be
这道阶
extending
梯
without end.
仿佛在无限延伸。
不是错觉，空间在不断延
The
伸。
space is expanding. Is the owner of this theater trying to trap us here?
要寻找别的出口吗？
不，就这样
No,
继续
we
前
keep
进。
moving. Need more energy.
一圈一圈一圈一
You're
圈的爬，
walking
你们
in
都不累
circles.
吗？
Aren't you tired?
为什么不乖乖停下？做这
Why
种
don't
无
you
意义的
stop?
事有
What
意
you're
思吗？
doing is pointless.
果然，
So
创造一个
creating
没有尽
infinite
头的无
stairs
限
did
塔楼，
impose a great burden
对
on
你
you,
们来说也
right?
是很大的负担吧？你们的目标是
You're
Kiana，
after Kiana.
为
You
了不让我
trapped
们
us
讲
here
学，
so we couldn't get
才
in
把
your
我们
way.
关进这
But
里。
we don't have your full
不可能腾
attention.
出太多力量对付我们，所以你们才用
That's
一模
why
一
you
样的阶
created
梯
the same
来
looking
给我们无
stairs to
尽的错
exhaust
觉。
us and make us feel
希望
we're
我们
running
主
in
动放弃。
circles. Ron, you right? Speechless.
啊，
That's why the Hersher of
理智
Reason
律
is
者
so
才让人
hateful.
讨厌。
Even without your Hersher power.
理智律者所传承
The
的，
Hersher of Reason
从来
is
都不是
never
核
about
心，
the power.
而
It's a
是一种
faith,
信念。
a conviction.
恐怕你们一辈子都
Ron,
无
you
法理解吧
fears？ you'd never understand it.
是啊，是啊。
Oh yes,
我
we're
们
not
不
as good as
如
you.
你，
You're
我们
better
比
than
不
us.
上你。
Is that what you're
你
trying
不
to
就是
say?
想这样说吗？可是，被你看不起的我们，也能做到了不起的事。
Doesn't
不管使用什么样的手段，
matter what means we
我们
use,
都要得到
we'll
胜利。
seize victory. Being able to summon Project Bunny to fight's kind of cool. Never actually used Wolfstone.
那些人士
I think that was the name of the suit. That's me. That's us. We linked ourselves to our
我们
other
把自己
halves.
的生命和力，虽
It
然
makes us
会削弱
slow,
我们
but
的
I
行
guess
动
you'd
力。
be even slower
不过这
now.
样一来，你们就下不了手了吧？真卑鄙。
You're sick.
没关系，
It's alright.
尽管
Come
来
on,
啊！
kill me. I
杀
beg
了
you.
我，我们都很
We're all
弱，
very weak,
所以很简
so
单
it
的。
can't be easier.
只要
Just
轻
one
轻
hit,
一击。
boom, and we're gone.
为什么？
Why? Why stop
为什么停止了
attacking
攻
us?
击？
You can't put us down just by defending.
不是还
Ain't
要
you
去
gonna
救你们的
save
同
your
伴吗？
friend? Just
杀
kill
了
me,
我不
come
对
on.
之前要
Before
按
we
计
had to
划
follow the
行
plan
事
and
必
suck
须
it all
忍
up.
气
I
吞
was
声。
sick of it. Now I
其实
just
我
love
早
the
就
look
想
on
过
your face.
看吧，
Oh, the
看吧，
meekness of hypocrites.
这就是伪
Pathetic.
圣者的罪。
Laughable.
只
As
要
long
我
as
这
there are
边
still
还有人
hostages
质，
on my side,
你
your
们就
hands
得
are
眼睁
tied,
睁的
and you
看着
can
同
only
伴去
watch your
死。
friend
可
die.
怜的 Kiana，
Poor
她
Kiana.
被你们
She has been
抛
abandoned
弃
by her
了。
dearest friends.
Bronya，有什么对策
Bronya,
吗？
any idea?
先忍过这一波攻击，
We wait
一定能找
out
到
this
机会。
wave and look for an
要比耐
opening.
力吗？
Patience
是我擅长的
test?
事。
That's my forte. How long Fuhuo's been alive? I hope so.
Bronya 也是。
And Bronya's too.
像这样和
Been
别
a
人背
long
靠背
while
战斗
since I
已
trusted
经很久
someone
没有
else
过
with
了。
my back in a fight.
但是感觉
Doesn't
还
feel
不坏
bad,
吧？
right?
是啊，
No, not at all.
Kiana 现在肯定也在
Kiana
奋战，
must be fighting on her
一
own
起突
now.
破这里，
Let's break through
去救
and
她。
find her.
一起去吧。
Do
等着
that.
我们。
We're coming
Kiana.
for you, Kiana. Oh, that's foreshadowing. Does that mean the next chapter is Kiana? Is this when the tears become real? Oh wow, that's a lot. I'll look at this later. I don't want to look at this right now, but that's the name of all the puppets we interacted with before. I don't know how detailed those are though. This is the first half, the end of the first half. And it's Kiana. Physical, so let's do the physical team again, even though I probably won't use them.
我来啦！
Will it even let me change the leader? Yeah. She doesn't really have a burst mode, so I'll just stick like this. Hello, Zephyr.
怎么样？怎么样？很眼熟吧？
Welcome to Depression the Story. Looks familiar, right?
还记得
Remember
是
who
谁
held
拿着
it?
它
Any
吗？
idea why it
知道
is
它
here?
为什么会在
Oh,
这儿
this is just a replay of the ending of last chapter.
记忆宝石，
The Gem of Haste?
对对，
Yeah, yeah.
说出你
Just say
心中
it.
无量塔基
Murata Himiko, she is
已经
dead.
死了。喂，
Hey, are you
你是耳
deaf
朵
or
聋了
what?？
还是
Or your
说
brain has stopped
因为孤独
processing
绝
anything
望
because you're in
拒绝
despair? Murata
塔基
Himiko
已
is
经
dead.
死了，
Dead, you hear me?
死
No reaction at
一点反应都没
all.
有。
Hey, you're a cold-blooded
也太
animal.
冷血了吧？那你想象中
And what do you
我应该
expect
是什
me
么
to
样
do?
子？
Collapse to the ground and keep crying out this is not real?
还是陷入癫
Or
狂？
become demented and
精神
begin
错
to
乱
hurt myself just to
拼命
feel
伤害，
better?
怕你们要失望。
If so, I'm afraid you'd be disappointed.
这
It shouldn't be this
不
way.
应该啊！哦，我
Oh,
懂
I
了。
see. You're still playing
在
tough and
硬撑
rejecting
你以
reality.
为我们在说
You think we're
谎？
lying, and this
觉得
gem
这
is
颗宝石是
fake,
假的，
trying to
你
act
装出
calm as
冷
if
静的样
nothing
子
had，
好像什
happened.
么都没有发生。
I mean, we already know that the will of the Honkai can recreate the gems.
好啊，
Well,
那
you're
就
going
让
to
你好
find
好
out if
体
this
会
gem
一
is
下。
real deal.
别跑啊，别躲啊！
Haha,
这
don't
可是
run,
你
don't
亲爱
hide.
的老师
This
使
is
用
the
过的
same
力
power
量
that
吧？
your beloved teacher had used.
知道吗？我们发现它的时候，这颗
You
宝
know, when we
石
first
正
found
在
this
实
gem, it
属
was
空
drifting
间中
alone in the
孤苦伶
imaginary
仃的
space.
漂流
Oh,
呢。
they actually found it.
好奇怪啊！它不是应该镶嵌在真红装甲上吗？不是应该
How strange, isn't it supposed to be embedded in the Vermilion armor?
和它在
supposed to be worn by her? Where is she?
谁知道啊？其实你一直都
You
明
knew
白，
it all along. She died that day. You
早
killed
就
her.
死了，亲手杀死了。
You knew it all
不
along.
过，即便没有那
She
场
was
战斗，
already terminally ill. Even without that fight, she wouldn't have been able to survive.
她只是一介凡人，
She was only
根本不可
immortal.
能逃离虚
There's
实
no
空
way she
间。
could escape the imaginary space. She couldn't even maintain her existence.
可是你拒绝接受这一切，
Okay, I thought I had more than that.
还在幻想着有
You
人
still
能救她，
fantasize about
幻
someone
想不可
saving
能发
her.
生的
That
奇
some
迹，
miracle would happen so you could
想
make
能
up
弥
for
补
your
自己
sins.
不可饶恕的罪。
Anymore.
太虚之
Do
物，
I even need to try this hard? Nope.
为什
How
么？
come? This is so strange. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this. The puppets have made a lot of assumptions.
本应该
This
发挥
gem
更
is
大的
supposed
作
to be
用，
more powerful.
就是现在。
Now.
どこだ？どこに行った？
Oh, where
大
have
事
they
なお客
gone?
さん
Where
は
have
ど
our
こに行っ
esteemed
た？
guests gone?
あんたがどんな反応
I
を
don't know
望
what
ん
you
でるか
want
わ
to
か
get
ら
out
ないけ
of
ど、
me,
姫子先生が私に何を
but I
してほ
know
しい
what
か
Miss Himiko would want
私
me
に
to
は
do.
わかるから。
I feel like her taking the gem is not a good idea. That might give Siren the strength she needs. Snatched, stolen,
标
a
榜
thief
正
that
义，
won't stop
男人东西
preaching justice,
小偷，将你
burglar,
犯
crook,
死刑。
death sentence. Never mind, you can have the
既然你这
gem
么想要那
since
块
you
宝
want
石，
it so much,
就算过，
but not for a
是有代
price.
价的。什么？
What?
毕竟你已
After
经
all,
拒绝
you've
成为我们
refused
的
to
同
join
伴了嘛？
us.
尽管很遗
A
憾，
great pity it is. You
但我
leave
们
us
也
no
只好
choice but
邀
to
请
invite
另一
the
位
other
客人
guest
了。
on stage. She was our
虽然我
target
们
at the
最
very
开始的
beginning,
目标
but
就是她，
liberating her hasn't been
但
easy.
解放是因为你，
And
都
that's
是因
all
为
because
你。
of you. You.
虽然你嘴上说的
You
很厉
talk
害，
tough and
表
act
现的也
tough.
很强硬
You，can't lie to yourself.
在我们拿出那颗
The
宝石
moment
的
when
那
we
一
took
瞬
out the
间，
gem, I heard your heart and
你
your
的
soul
灵魂
crying out
确
loud.
确实，
She wouldn't
当
let
然不
this
会放过这
opportunity
一瞬
pass
间的机
by,
会，
would she?
不是吗？让我想
A
想，
few years back, the Shixel Overseer, didn't he do the
将
same
呕吐的
thing
天命
on
主
you?
将，唤醒他的意
Wake
识，
her up and stuff a
然
gem
后
in your
塞给你一
hand.
颗宝石，
We all know how that
造成
story
的结
ended.
果，我们大家都，
And
你就
tonight
当
we're
做
going
是
to
那
to
次事
restage
件的
this
再上
classic show. Alright,
好了
alright,
好
your
了
part is done, and off
结束
stage
表
you
演的
go.
演员，接下来
Now a
让我
round
们
of
欢迎
applause
下
for
一
the
场表演
star
的
of
主
our
环
next
节
show.
光之
Welcome,
旅
the
者
Hersher of the Void,
麒麟。
Miss Siren. Yeah, they wanted her to take that gem. Oh, Kiana
これは
is...
空の律者。正解だ。
What do you got now, Mihoyo?
这里是，
Where am
我还
I?
在这配剧场里吗？
Am I still in the theater?
但是
But
哪
there
里都
are
看
no
不到人偶的
puppets
身
here.
影。我记得失去意识前，
I remember before I became unconscious, I...
空
The
之旅
Hersher
者
of the Void.
镜子里好像有什么东
Something in
西
the。mirror. It's gonna be Siren. 100% gonna be freaking Siren. Yeah. I knew it.
果然，
看样子
I can see you're not surprised.
"空之
The
旅者
Hersher of the Void. It's been a long time, my vessel.
我不是你的容器。
I'm not your vessel. The last time we met was in Arc City, right? And the way you struggle hasn't changed one bit. Kiana, you kept running, but there's no escape. In the end, you gave in to your pains and knelt before me.
我已
I'm
经不
not
是
who
那时
I
的我
was
了，
back then,
不会向你屈服
and。I won't submit to you. How very smooth. But if you're steadfast as you claimed, why would I be here and taking control? You're afraid to face me, and you deny my existence. You tried to bury me deep within, but you failed miserably. My shackles were shattered, and no one can stand in my way. Everything you did to lock me up was down the drain.
你为什么要帮助支配之旅
Why
长？
would you help the Legion, Hersher? Help. It shames me even to be mentioned with these headless puppets. They're hopeless losers, pathetic vermin. They talk in riddles and reek of losers' stink just like you. They came to me uninvited and boasted about liberating me like a circus of clowns. But still, I gave them a chance and enjoyed the farce they put on. I didn't really expect them to bring you to me. Truth be told, you disappointed me. As my vessel, you were played by them and fell for their trap. Alright, enough said. I hope you've made good use of your last days. Come, Kiana. This is the stage for us, the final stage. Submit to me without pain. This is your fate, and there's no escape. Ah, goddammit. Oh.
为什么？
Why?
你的态度。
I don't like your attitude at all.
我打破了你的
I
束缚
freed you from shackles and took over the cores.
一切都
It's
如
that
同
day
那
all
天的
over
彩
again.
蝶
Before long, I shall replace
要
you
不了
and
多
claim
久
the body in
我
full.
就会取代你，而你
And you will be squashed, crushed, and cast into the great void.
连
Your
历史的
existence
残
will
片
soon
都不
become
会剩
history.
下。可是为什么？
But why are you not even remotely nervous,
一
afraid,
点
or
都不害
desperate?
怕，一点都不绝望。我知道
I knew
这
this
一
day
天
would
迟早
come.
会来。无论什么样的风
No
景
seal
都
is
不可能永
permanent.
远有效
It。only stalled
那
the
不过只是延后了
resolution.
决斗你我之间。
Between you and me,
早晚
a
会有这样
final
一场
battle
了
has
结一
always
切的
been
对决。
inevitable.
我们就像水火，
We're incompatible,
互不相
like
容，
ice and fire.
也无法做
No
出让步，
compromise is
彼此妥
possible.
协。既然绝无和解的
There's
可
no
能，
room for
那我们就
reconciliation.
只能以这样的
So
方式了
this is
结。
how we settle it. The winner
赢的一方留
stays,
下，
and the loser
输
disappears.
的一方消失。
事到如今，
You
你觉
still
得自
think
己
you have a
还能获
chance?
胜的戏从来做不
You
到。
never did. Your painful memories and heavy shackles are dragging you down. The more you struggle, the faster you sink.
想因为这具身体
This body is a
是个
vessel,
神
and the
器
soul inside
它
is
所
too
承
heavy
载
for
的
you to
灵魂
carry.
太过沉重，而我
But
只是
me,
来取回本
I'm
属
only
于我
here
的
to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
在天穹市，你曾经说
Back in
过
Arc
我
City,
永远无
you
法
said
摆
I
脱
could
你。
never get rid of you.
那之后
I've
的
been
日子
thinking
里，
about this
我一直在思考这
every
句话
day
背后的
since
意
then.
义，
I ask myself two
思考两个问题的
questions.
答案。
Who are you?
你是谁？
And who am I?
我又是
Oh
谁？
no. These have been big questions in the
我没
community.
兴趣陪你探讨哲
I'm not
学，
interested in
我
your
是空之日
philosophical
者希利，
self-discovery.
而你
I'm
是
Siren,
实
the
验体
Hersher of the
黑四二
Void,
三，
and your
这是早已
subject,
确定的吧？
A423.
所以
So you tell yourself everything bad that happened was done by me, the
并
Hersher,
不是你的
and
错。
none of this was your fault, right?
不，
No.
有一个过去我不愿
There's
承
a
认的
fact
事
that
实，
I've been running away
但只有
from
接受了
before.
它，
Only by
我才能补
embracing
上自
it,
己灵
I
魂的
can
缺
fill
口，
my inner hole
才有
and
与你
face
分
you.
庭抗礼的可能。我就是你，
You are me,
我们是
And
同
we're
属于
two
这个身体的
sides
两个
of
自
the
我，
same coin.
因西灵的
Two
渴望而诞
egos
生的两
born
个
of
存在。
Siren's deepest wishes. That confirms everything. She is just Siren reincarnated.
我和你
You and me, we're
都是
both
西灵的延伸。
extensions of Siren. Is it gonna do more second eruption stuff? You even hear yourself. Now you're calling yourself Siren. That cute little brain of yours is burned out. So you think you're Siren, right? I'd love to see you fulfill her wish and destroy this world.
对，
You're
这就是
trying
你
to
一
do
直
the
以来
same
使用的
thing
手
on me
段。
again.
你
You
以西灵
unleash your
自居，
evil and
肆
hatred
意
in
宣
the
泄
name
自
of
己的恶意和
Siren,
仇恨，
robbing me of my
以这
true
种方式
identity.
将我与真正的西灵隔断。另，但
But
那只
you
是你
can't
的愿
speak
望，
for Siren.
不是西
Her
灵的愿望。
dreams have dark,
她
violent
的梦中
tides, but also
有汹
peaceful
涌
and
污
warm
浊的黑暗，
glows.
复杂而矛盾的情感在她
Complicated
心中
and
交
even
织。
contradictory
但你只
emotions
想让我看见
converged
其
in
中的
her
怨恨。
heart. But you just want to see the dark side.
看了点过去的记
You
忆，
think you know
就
her
把
now
自己
that
带
you've
入。
caught a glimpse of her
好啊，
memories?
那我
Okay,
们就来聊
let's
一聊
talk.
吧。希望
Hope,
现
trust.
在
People put
人
these
们
good
总喜
words
欢
in
把
their
这些
lips
词
when
挂
they're
在嘴
lying all
边，
the time.
重复一遍又一遍。那些道貌岸然的研
It
究
was in the
员，
name
就
of
是以
hope
希
that
望
the
的名
researchers
义
took
将西灵
Siren
带
away,
走，
locked
却
her
把
up,
她推
and
向
pushed
地
her
狱，
into
迎
hell.
接生不如死的命运。憎恨的种子
The seeds
自
of
那时起
hatred
就
were
已经被
planted
播
at the
下，
time,
令西
and
灵
ever
再
since
也无
then
法信
Siren
任
was
他
unable
人
to
了。
stomach
正
any
是
more
人类
lies from
自己。
humans. I think it says a lot. Just notice that they're using Hersher of the Void and not Siren for her name. That's a ton.
但在那里，他也
But it
认
was
识了阿
also
弗罗
there
拉、
that she
阿
met
加塔，还有
Aurora,
贝拉。
Agata, and Bella. But I can't remember her name, but there was a fourth one. What happened to the fourth one? I remember Bella used the gem of conquest. Aurora, I think, was the gem of haste. I can't remember what one Agata used and who the other
这
one
是西
used.
灵在那座实验室里遇到的朋友的名字，
Friends
也是他
Siren
直到
made
最
in the
后都在
lab,
牵挂的
and
名
names
字。
she kept whispering at her final moment.
他从未忘记他们，
She never forgot
崩
them.
坏撕裂了
Honkai
西灵的
ripped
心
her，heart apart,
却无法将
but
他
it
们的身
couldn't
影
take
从他
away
心中抹
memories
去
of。them.
每当回忆起这些
Every
名字，
time she thought of these
心灵就会
names,
感到思念
fondness
和悲
and
伤，
sorrow filled her heart.
直到最
She
后，
longed to
他
reunite
都在
with
渴
them
望
till
与
the
大家重
end.
逢。
然而将他们从西
But it
灵
was
身
also
边夺
humans
走
who
的，
took them away from
也
her.
是人类。这些孩子
These kids
最后都
became
成了巴比
disposable
伦
test
实验室的
subjects.
牺
They
牲
died in vain, and even the Hersher of death couldn't revive
已
them.
死之人不会复生，那是一无所有的西
Deprived
灵
of everything
只
precious
剩
in
下
her
了
life,
复仇。
Siren was left with revenge
还有
only.
神赐予
She
的力
cleansed
量
the living
血洗
hell
了那
with
片
blood.
地狱，向那些恶魔降下他们应得的审判。那座塔里
In the
只有
tower
无辜
there
的
were
人，
innocent people,
可西灵已经不
but
在
she
乎了。
inflicted pain
他将自己
indiscriminately.
的
She
伤
no
痛毫
longer
无顾虑
considered
地施加
herself
给另一
human.
个人，因为他已不愿再与人类为伍。
但即便在那时，也
Even
有人
then,
想要
there
拯
were
救他。
people who didn't give up on her and wanted to save her.
你想说德丽莎？
You mean Teresa?
她只
Her
会说
pretty
漂
and
亮话，
impractical
不
talk could
切
never
实
have
际，
helped
根本
Siren.
没有在。还是说
Or
齐格飞？
Siegfried. He was a coward, hesitant and
他是个懦
indecisive.
夫，
He
唯
accomplished
唯
nothing.
诺诺，
No,
犹
he
豫不
shouldn't
决
even be，
最后
mentioned.
什么也没做成。至于
As for
Cecilia，
Cecilia,
她或许是对
she
西
did
灵抱有
feel for
异样的
Siren,
感情，
but love never
但爱
prevails
在恨
against
面
hate.
前
In
太
the
过苍
end,
白
she
无
had
力。
to resort to
他们一
violence.
起杀了他，
They murdered
这就
Siren
是你口
together,
中的正
people
经。
who tried to save
你
her
所
in
谓
your
的
eyes.
善意与理解，
Their
只是
kindness
对
and
西灵
care
命运
were
最
only a
深的
joke.
讽刺。
无论你怎么说，
No matter what you
他们的
say,
样子
memories
都
of
留
them
在了
kept
西灵
in
心中。
Siren's heart.
在无边无际的黑
In the
暗中，
darkness, Siren
西
had the
灵做着
same
往复不断
dreams
的梦。
over and again.
那些你蔑视
The
的温暖，
kindness that you
却是梦中他
despise
最
was
渴
the
望的保
only
护。
light in her dreams.
他渴望重新来
She
过，
longed
渴
for a
望以一
second
个普通
chance
人的
to
身
live
份
as a
拥有
normal
朋
girl
友，
with
拥有
friends
平凡而
and a
幸福的
loving
家庭。
family.
他渴望父母的爱，
She longed for
想再次
fatherly and
聆听妈
motherly
妈的
love.
声音，
She wanted to
再次
hear
感受臂弯
Cecilia's
与
voice
怀抱的温暖。
and feel her warm embrace again.
他渴望希望，
She longed for
渴望
hope
幸
and
福。
happiness. She
她不
kept
停地默念
whispering
从
the
Cecilia
loving
那里
words
听来的话语。
Cecilia said to her.
这一切
All
都
of
被
this
镌
was
刻在核心
engraved
的
onto
记
the
忆中，
Hersher core and
跨越时
transcended
间，
time to
将他
pass
生
her
命最
final
后的祈
prayers
祷送
to a
向
new
未
life.
来，诞下一个新的意识，
Say the word. Say the word.
那就是我。
That's how I came to be.
我就是西林渴求的
I'm
另
the
一次
second
机会。
chance Siren had longed for.
你将一切
Your
都理解
world
成
is
二元
either
对
black
立，
or white,
可人
but
心
the
从来
human
都不是
heart
那么
is
单
not
纯的
that
东西。
simple.
我们是从西林的愿
We're
望
two
中诞生
souls
的两个
born
灵
of
魂，
Siren's wishes,
同一
two
棵树上
branches
生
from
长
the
出来的
same
两根枝
tree,
条，
reaching
伸
for
向不同
different
的方向。
directions.
我们共享他的感
We
情和
share
记
her
忆，
memory and
却走
emotion,
上了截然不
but we
同的路。
trod on different paths.
我不知道是什么影响了
I
你，
don't know what led you
实验
stray,
的痛
the
苦，
suffering in the lab,
光滑
the
的蛊惑，
enchantment of
还是
Honkai,
同样
or
被
the
烙印
hate
在核
from
心中
being
的憎
sealed.
恨。那些破碎的记忆，
These broken memory
对于我是温
fragments
暖的梦
make
境，
sweet dreams for me,
对
but to
于你
you, they're burning
却像是灼
curses.
热难耐的
就算是同一段记忆，
Even
在
the
不
same
同的
memory
眼
can
睛
be
中也
different
是不
views
同
in
的
different
景色。
eyes.
似乎的确如此。
That's true.
我不知道，
I don't
也
know
不
who
关
you
心你
are,
是什
nor
么。
do I care. I
我
came
降
to
临
this
于
world
世
to
的
bring
意
death
义，
and
就是
destruction.
从人类造就了西
Humanity
林的
was
痛苦，
responsible for
令
Siren's
他失去
sufferings
所
and
有，
therefore must
也要
face
承
her
受他
wrath.
的怒火，付出
No
应
one
付的
can
代
escape
价。
this vortex.
仇恨的连锁永远不
The
会有尽
chains
头
of。hate have no
你只是
end.
在像你最
You're
讨厌的
just
人类一
creating
样
more
制造新的
pain,
痛苦
like。the humans you so abhor.
可
But
你
you
无
can't
法
stop
阻止
me.
我。数数看，
Your family, teachers,
家人、
friends,
老
how
师、
many have been
朋
dragged
友，
into this
迄
never-ending
今为
nightmare
止，
because
已
of
经有
you?
多少人他们颠沛流离，
They
无
drifted
家
away,
可归，
lost their
甚至失
homes
去生
or
命，
even
而
lives,
你
and you
只
could
能
only
看着
watch
这一
it
切发
happen.
生，无能为力。啊，对
All
了，
right,
还有
and
这
this
个
little
小家伙
fellow.
呢。
Oh, Bella,
贝纳勒斯，
the nurse.
可别说你把他忘
Oh,
了。
missed the dodge.
毕
Don't tell me you
竟
don't remember
他
her.
也是
She
因
died
你
for
而
you.
死的。就算你也是西林，
So what if you're
那
Siren
又如
too?
何？你根本没有能与我
The
相抗
strength
衡
of
的
your
实
mind
力
and。desire is no match for
看
me.
吧，
See,
核心
the
选
core
择
still
的
chose
依
me.
然是我。
This arena is so tiny to fight Bella in. The heck? Bella, can you give me some room, please? Oh. Why don't you give it the final blow? You've killed it once, so why not twice?
它只是你创造出来的幻
It's
影。
just an illusion you created.
看来
Looks like we're
这
not
里
in the
确实
theater
不
of
是支配剧场，
domination. This is
而
our
是我们
shared
共同的意识
sentient
空间。
space.
既然如
If
此，
so, I can do the
你还
same
想玩什
thing.
么把戏？
What tricks do you plan to play?
一直以来，
All this
不是
time,
力整
it
核心
wasn't
在
the
排斥
Hersher
我，
cores that
而
rejected
是我
me.
在排斥
It
他们。
was the other way around.
我害
I
怕那些
feared
过
those
去的
that
残
close
响
in，the
我以为自
past.
己已经下定决
I
心去
thought I
面
was
对，
ready to face the fact,
可那
but my
些
heart kept
还
running
是在无
away
意识
from
的
the
来这样
truth.
的懦弱。
And the running away
也当今
ends
我会去
today.
面对所有
I'll
不愿
face
面对
up
的
to
过
the
往，
past that I'd rather
那
turn
些被
away
我封
from,
存的记忆，
the memories I
与你
kept
交缠在
away,
一
and
起
the
的人
life
生。
shared with you.
我会跨越这些，
I'll overcome these
去
and
接受
accept the real me.
真正的自
Oh.
己。
They're gonna show us more second eruption stuff.
培养舱，编号
Cloning
K423，
bats. A423. Yes,
就是这里。
this is the place.
这里是
This
我的
is
起
my
源，
origin. Our
我们的起
origin.
源。
You know, this isn't really... I guess this isn't second eruption stuff. This is kind of filling in the gaps of what we've been told.
西林在生命的最后
At her last
祈祷着
moment,
重新来
Siren
过，
prayed hard for a
祈求自
second
己能有一个
chance
不
and
一
a
样的
fresh
开始。
start.
正是这样的愿望
It was this wish
诞
that
生
gave
出了我
birth
们。
to both of us.
诞生，你可真会
I'm
美
gonna just
化。
say, I was expecting
你
to
是不
cry
是
for
忘
this
了
chapter.
这是那个男人肮脏的
Maybe,
罪
maybe
行？
things will change, but this is really emotional, but more than anything, I'm really proud of Kiana. This is just showing how far she's come. Laughable, Let me remind you, this was one of Otto's filthy and selfish
可
schemes.
怜的西里，
Poor Siren
死
didn't
而
find
不得
peace
安宁。
even after death.
人类夺走她的遗
Humans
体，
took her remains,
瓜分她的
fought
核
for her
心，
cores,
将她存在的痕
and
迹
turn her
变成
into
实验
what-
台上的数字。
lab data? Late data? I don't know.
而
Lab
她
data, maybe?
创造出你和我，也只
Otto
是为了
created
一己
you and
私
me
欲。
only for his nasty
为了达成自
desires.
己
To
的目
achieve
的，
his
他
goal, he
操作
played
玩
everyone
弄了你
around
身
you
边的
like a
所
fiddle.
有人。
但是，也
But
有
there
人
were
试图
many
阻
who
止这一
tried to
切。
stop the tragedy from
有人
happening
想要停
again,
止这样荒唐的计划，是他们的选择，
and their choices made
带
the
来了
first
最初的改
difference.
变。
老爸，他长得和我一模一样啊！
Yeah, she looks just like me. Oh, that's Teresa. I think, maybe? Oh no! Is that Siegfried in the original Kiana? Hush, don't let the guards find
我
us.
们把他救出去后，
Where will
他
she
该
go
去
after
哪
we
儿
save
啊？
her? People at Anti-Entropy will take care of her.
他可以和我们一
Can
起
she
走
go
吗？
with us? You can visit her.
嗯，
And
那
what
我
should
们
I
叫
call
他什
her?
么？
She have a
她有
name?
名字吗？
We look just
她和
alike.
我这么
So can
像，
she be my
可
baby
以当我
sister?
妹妹吗？
I don't know.
齐格飞就是这
Siegfried
个男人，
again, to save you,
为
the
了救你
knockoff.
这个冒牌货，
He lost
他
her
失去
real
了自
daughter.
己真正的女儿，真讽刺啊！
What an irony. He had everything in a happy life until Siren and you took away his most
而
loved
西林
ones.
和你分
我心怀愧疚，
This memory
无愿面对
shamed
这
me,
段记忆，
and I always wanted to
我的
deny
这
its
些软弱
existence.
也给了你可乘
This
之
gave
机。
you opportunities to break free,
但他们给予我的善意，
but their kindness
我不
shouldn't
应
be
该，
forgotten,
也不想
and I
忘记
don't。want to forget.
我是 K423，
I'm
是天命制造的
K423,
绿者
a
实验
test
体。
subject made by Schicksal.
那时的我
I was a
如同一
blank
张白
slate,
纸，
and I knew
对这
nothing
个世
about
界
the
一无
world.
所知。但他们冒着危险前来
But
救
the
我的选择，
decisions they made to risk their
开始成
lives
为
and
一个
save me were the
被认
beginning
可
of
的人
how I
类。
became accepted as a human. Oh, this is just telling me I really do need to set aside time to read Second Eruption. I don't know if we actually knew that the original Kiana died because of our Kiana, but that's what that sounds like. Either died or went missing, but
这
this is where it all started.
可笑至极。
I see you've got a
这么
soft
喜欢
spot
这
for
个太
this
阳
glass
舱的
tank.
话，就
How
让
about
这
I
里
make it your
成为你
grave?
的墓地。
More fighting? Now that you mentioned your birth, let's see how the story went afterward. Ah, what a nostalgic view. Remember this place? East Siberia back in 2010, where my first awakening happened? This is stuff I don't know. I don't know if this was ever covered in anything else, but Siegfried refused to surrender you after losing his daughter, and kept you here for a long time. Anti-Entropy was looking for you, and so was Schicksal. They sent an assault squad, and unfortunately, you were found. What happened next has been haunting you till today, right?
你蛰伏在我的体内，
You
以我的
lurked
孤独和
inside me
恐
and
惧为
fed on
养
my
料，
loneliness and fear.
在我最脆弱
At
的
my
瞬
most
间，
vulnerable moment, you
你
broke
趁虚
free
而
and
入，
took my body.
夺走了我的身体。
I killed them all. These Valkyries were so annoying, so I took their lives. The squad leader could have got me, but she hesitated when she found out you were a kid. That hesitation cost her life. And your dear daddy, He killed Bella and Siren, so I hacked his arm off and watched him burn in her own flames. He could have killed us both, and he didn't and couldn't, because you were a shadow of his precious little girl. You were the reason why it all happened. Aren't you ashamed? Peace, happiness, love, you don't deserve any. You're a harbinger of tragedies, and what went down on this snowfield is solid proof. Start over? I thought you're less naive than this. The world is only hostility for you because your very existence is a threat to the world. Oh. Dad, you're hurt. You're hurt. I need to read second eruption. Your left arm is gone. What happened? Who did this to you? It's okay, Kiana. I'm alright. But you're bleeding a lot. Your wound. Kiana, that's alright. Listen to me. Sorry, Daddy won't be able to keep my word and watch you grow up. But remember, Daddy always loves you. Fuck you, Yo-Yo. Oh my god. Dad, what are you talking about? Don't worry about me. Daddy is gonna be alright, and you're gonna be safe. Forgive me, Kiana. Where are you going? No, don't leave me. Kiana, you promised me something, remember? We Caslanas fight to protect and stop at nothing. I believe you'll do a better job than me. You won't lose to her. Never. Because you're my daughter. In his eyes, I was always his daughter. He knew you were inside me, but he gave me the name, taught me how to fight, and told me to protect people I hold dear. Even his leaving was to protect me. You hate his guts, and he knew he'd be the trigger for you awakening sooner or later. So he left me to friends and watched over me in the dark. Looking back, he took good care of me when I began to drift. Then I met Bronya and May. Together we went to St. Freya and met Teresa, Ua, and Miss Himiko. We vowed to fight for the world. Without Dad, I couldn't have come this far. I made a promise to him, and I mean to keep it. I'm not losing to you. Funny you should mention St. Freya. Isn't it you who raised it to the ground? Yeah, it's time we came to this part. Your worst memory. The truth you can never face up to. Really? I thought we were gonna take this a little slower than this. I was expecting Nagazora, I was expecting St. Freya, but Himiko? Okay. Remember this place? Oh, I don't believe you could possibly forget. She's going to die again in 10 minutes. You've been avoiding this topic all along, when you are facing the puppets and even now. But you know full well I did kill her back then. An idea suddenly hit me. If she gets hurt here, she won't be able to confront me and die. That'll make you happy, no? I'm such a warm-hearted girl. I won't let that happen.
尝尝这个。审判的时刻到了。
不过是一段记忆，又改变不
Just a
了
piece
现
of
实。
memory that
那么认
changes
真干什
nothing.
么？
Why so serious?
如你所愿，
Thanks to
她
you,
又要
she's
踏上那
marching
片
to a
战
final
场，
battle
竭
to
尽
burn
自己的
herself
全
up
力，
and
这
die
毫
her
无意义的
meaningless
死
death as
去
a，failure.
沦为一个失败者。
That's not true.
姬子老师，
Miss Himiko
不是失败
was
者。
not a failure.
那你倒是说说，她
Enlighten me
拯救
then.
了什么
What？did her death accomplish?
她死后，
After she
整个
died,
圣弗
Saint
雷
Freya
亚分
fell
崩离
apart
析，
and became
学校
history.
人去楼空，名雷电牙医已经背叛
Pride
你。
and May has
罗安
turned her
妮亚
back
也会
against
同
you.
你渐行
It's only a
渐远。
matter of time for you and Vanya to part ways.
不，他
No,
们拯救了
they
我。
saved me.
姬子老师，
Miss Himiko
拯救了
saved
我。
me.
他诅
She
咒了
cursed
你，
you.
你曾有机会结
You were
束这
given a
一切。
chance to end it all,
不是。
weren't you?
那一天，你
That
跪倒在
day, you
天穹
knelt
市的
down in
火
the
海
flames
里，
of Arc City
举
and
起
raised the
枪，
gun to
想
end
要
us
将我连
both.
同你自己的生命一起追本可以扣
You
下
could
扳
have pulled the
机，
trigger,
但你
but
没
you
有，
didn't,
因为你想活
because
下
you
去，
wanted to live,
因为那个
because
女
that
人
woman
让你
wanted
活
you to
下
live,
去，
with a
带着
lifetime
贯
of
穿余生的
self-blame and
自责与
remorse.
愧疚。这
That's
才
why
是
you
你
can
永
never
远
get
无
rid
法
of
摆
me.
脱我的理由。他救了你，
She saved
却
you
在你
and
心中留
cursed you
下
at
了
the
永
same
远的诅
time.
咒，一
A
道
deep
再也无
wound
法
that
弥合
can
的
never
创伤，
heal,
一
a
个再也
giant
无法
hole
了
that
却的
can
遗
never be
憾。
filled.
他的执念
That's her
就
obsession.
在这里。
Siren, well, I'm not even gonna say Siren because that's not accurate. Hersher the Void doesn't get it. The will of the Honkai doesn't get it. Flames rose and condensed into a blood-red
我
gem.
想是时候
I
做个
think
了
it's
断
time to end now. She's still walking. Oh, and it won't let you go near her. Ah. Damn. Mihoyo. The gem of haste. How I miss how it feels in my hand. Siren had 6 gems, and now only half of them are yet left. But it doesn't matter, I'll reclaim them all. I only remember 5.
我会阻止你。
It's not happening.
你做不到。
You
我
can't
来
stop
告诉
me.
你一件事
Let me
吧。
tell you something interesting.
还记得刚才
Remember the
看到的
leader
回
of
忆
the
里
assault
那
squad
个
I
被我杀
slew
掉的
in the
冲锋队
memory I
队长
just？showed you?
他的名字
She is
叫拉格
Ragna,
纳，
a Shixel
天命的
instructor
女武神
and
教官，
Himiko's
也
mentor.
是无量塔姬子的老师。
什么？
What?
你害死了他。
You killed her and destroyed the assault squad. Only
只有
Himiko
侥幸侵袭的
survived
姬
because she
子
wasn't
活了
deployed.
下来，但他
She
也
lost
失去
her
了容
footing,
身之
mentor
处，
and
失
comrades.
去了老师
She had
与
no
同
choice
伴
but to leave the
流离
HQ
失
and
所
transfer to the
不
Far
得不离
East,
开总部，但在那里，
where
他
fate
又
brought
遇
you
到
to
了
her.
你。
我们没有这样的记忆。
We don't have
你不可
such
能知道这
memories.
些。
You can't possibly know this.
但是他知道，
You're right, but this thing knows.
他的迷茫
Every moment of confusion, pain, and struggle was
在
replayed
他
in a
生命的
flash
最
right
后
before she
如走
died,
马灯般闪
and this
现，
gem
被
captured
奇
it.
异宝石巨
See, you twisted her fate. You ruined her life and brought her
他的
death.
命运完
What
完
a
全
joke.
全的被无量塔击
Isn't
死。
she the best proof?
他不就是最
Your
好的
hero,
证
a
明吗？
martyr of her
你
ideal.
心目中的
She
英
burned
雄
out herself
理
just
想
to
的殉
impose
道
false
者，
hope
他燃
upon
尽
you,
自己，把所却让你变成了遗具，
which only
为
turned you
赎
into a
罪而
walking
生的
corpse, a slave
行
of
尸
shame
走
and
肉。
grief.
你只是在憎恨他。
You just hate her. That's simple.
不，提
No,
亚娜，
Kiana.
这
For the
半年
past
里，
half year,
我
I've
始
been
终透
watching
过你
you
的眼
from
睛
one
看着
failure
你
to
的一
another,
举一
one
动，
loss to
经历的
another.
一切。你
You risked your life and distanced your friends to save irrelevant people who in turn feared you and hated you. They never accepted you. They always fear you. They band together to push you aside and bury you with shame and blame. Poet. Those who you saved will eventually get hit by the evil in the world and impute their misfortune on you. And people who drown you with false praise, they just want to approach you, use you, and finally destroy you. Remember the stranger that showed you kindness, the staff member in the Salt Lake base. She was one of the puppets. She gave away A's intel and allowed the Hersher to waltz into the base effortlessly. This is what Himiko traded her life for. You can never save them. They don't want to be saved. It goes to everyone in the theater, and the world beyond the theater. Teresa, Siegfried, Celia, they're all the same. Their kindness was tarnished by evil, their work wrecked overnight, and their ideal trampled over. Fight for all that is beautiful in the world? I doubt there's anything worth fighting for in this corrupted world. But I believe in it. Which makes you a hypocrite. I've been reliving dreams from others, the echoes and memories in the Hersher Corps. I can feel their joy and pain. Everyone had miserable memories, desperate moments, but they all gritted their teeth and stood up to live on. Just like you and me, good and evil are inside every mind. Their light and shadow defined by each other. You're right, the world is not perfect. But that's why we hope for something beautiful. That's my reason. Good and evil will always be there, and I'm motivated to work hard to create a better tomorrow. I believe everyone should have shot at making the world a better place. Good people will always pass on their kindness. Even if they might not end well, they live an honest life and can die without regrets. There are a lot of people around me who've chosen such a path. The choices she and the others made are the reason why I can stand here saying this. He has grown so much. This frickin' story, I love it so much. So I still believe in her vision and what they have been protecting. As long as I'm still standing, her flames and their flames will never be extinguished. Good requires faith, but evil does not. Right, but for the same reason, you and the Legion Hersher have been underestimating the power of faith. It's clear then. There's no way for us to coexist. We can never understand each other. I guess that's the first and only agreement we have. No need to talk anymore. Only one of us can stay. Come on, I'm not afraid. Give me your best and struggle as hard as you can. We hereby declare that Judgment Day. It's either gonna cut here, or we're gonna fight, lose, and next week has something to do with Himiko helping her. That's my guess. That stupid thing. Where'd you go? That's cheating. Oh. What? What a pity.
如果你
If
刚
you
才
could have
能
taken
干
it
掉
earlier,
他，
you would have
现
one
在
less
就能
enemy to
上
deal
对
with
付一个
now.
敌人了。怎么，贝纳勒斯？
What,
为什么不
Daenerys?
攻击？
Why don't you attack?
你还没明白吗？
Don't you understand?
什么？
What?
贝纳勒斯，
Daenerys.
贝拉
Bella
是西琳的
is
朋友，
Siren's friend.
他对西
She
琳有着
loves
毫无保留
Siren
的善
and
意，
wants her to be
他始
happy.
终希望西琳能获得幸福。我们都是西琳，
We're all part
是
of
从他愿
Siren.
望中诞生出的意
Personas
识，
stemmed from her
是
last
西琳的可能
wishes,
性。
unrealized possibilities of her life.
但我们选择了
But
不
we
同的道
chose
路。
different paths.
你心中只有破坏这个
Your
世界的
heart is
欲望，
corrupted by the
而我
desire
想要
to
守护自
destroy,
己相信的
but I
事物。
want to protect the things I hold dear.
在贝拉眼中，
In the eyes of
我和你，
Bella,
谁
which
更
one
接
of
近
us
西
do
琳
you
想要
think
成为的样子？
matches who Siren wished to be?
你想说，贝
You
纳勒
mean
斯
to
选
see
择了你？
Daenerys chose you over me?
他不希望我们争斗
She，doesn't want
他
us
也
to
想拯
fight.
救你。
She wants to save you too.
他希望你能放下仇
She
恨，
wants you to
获
break
得
free
幸福。
from hatred and be
他选
happy.
择的是他希
She
望看到的
chose the
西琳。
Siren to see wishes. Chose the Siren she wishes to see. Wait, fire. Whoa. Fire.
开什么玩笑？
What a joke. This is my stage. Anything that goes against my will shall be removed.
消失吧！
Vanish, traitor.
贝纳勒斯，
You're not so naive as to believe the little
你
traitor
不
will
会以为
turn the
烂尾一
tables
个
for
胖
you,
虎
are
看
you?
样子，你似
Looks
乎
like
忘
you've
记自己
forgotten
正
where
在
the
使用的
power
那
you're
份力
using
量
came
是
from.
他。少得意忘
It's
形
too
了，
early to
蝼
put
蚁！
on your smug face, worm.
被你偷走
The
的那
power
份
you
力
stole
量，
from me, time to
该还
return
回
it
来
to me. Oh, is she gonna turn back to normal, Kiana? Huh?
这
That's
才
more
像
like
画
it.
风之力者的
The
全
Hersher
能
power
本
has
来
always
就
been
是我
mine,
的东西。
and you're but a
你
thief
不过是
and
借
a
用
usurper.
呗。好了，现
Now,
在
let's fight fair
让我
and square. It's doing the thing.
这就是我们力量的差距。
Yeah. Yeah. Every time. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah.
故事
This what you can do? I won't give
我不
in.
会向你屈服。
Dang.
为自己的愚蠢后
Feel
悔
sorry
吧
for。your stupidity.
太难看了。
Pathetic.
死
You just
缠
don't
烂
know
打
when to
也要
give
有
up.
比其被悲惨的碾
Better
成粉
accept your
末，
defeat
还不
than
如
get
老老实
crushed
实
into a
接受
million
自己的失
pieces.
败。那样的话，
You
或许我还
surrender,
能
I
大
may
发
even
慈
show
悲，
mercy and
赐
grant
予
you
你一
painless
个
death.
没有痛苦的死亡。
No, I won't.
我不
I'll
会。
never lose to you.
真可笑！你到底哪儿来的
Amusing.
勇
I wonder where
气，
your
敢对我
blind
说出这
courage
种
comes
话？
from.
你的同伴还在
Your
忙着和
friends
傀
are
儡
still
过
busy
家
playing
家，
house
根
with
本
the
没有人会
puppets,
来救
and
你。
no one is coming to your
核
rescue.
心的权能都
I
在
have
我
all the
手中。
Hersher powers,
你在意识
and you
空
have
间里
less
能
and
影
less
响的
breathing
范围也
room.
越来越
Soon I
小。
shall reclaim all.
用不了多久，一睁大眼睛看
Open
看
your
吧，
eyes and
你
look
已经
around.
一
You've
无
got
所有
nothing
了。
left. Why
挣扎
struggle
下
anymore?
去又有什么意义？
或许，确
Maybe
实
you're
如你
right,
所说，
and I'm only
现在的我没
stalling
有
the
力量，
inevitable.
别说和你抗衡了，
Standing like this is hard enough for me
连维
now,
持这样
let
站着的
alone
姿势。
fighting you.
但是，
But Whenever I
每当我倒在
fell
地上
and think of giving up,
痛苦到想
a
要
lot
放
of
弃的时
things
候，
came to my mind.
烧焦的吐司披
The
萨，
burned toast pizza, the
无辣的
sweet
甜椒
pepper
咖喱，
curry, the triple buffet, the glowing feather, and the
闪烁着
final
光的羽
lesson.
毛，圣弗雷亚的大门，还有他的最后一刻。
Oh my god.
每一个给过我帮助、
Everyone that once helped me, guided me, and showed me
给予
kindness.
我善他们的笑容，
Their smiles and expectations,
对未来
the
的期待，
hands they extended to me, and the light they cast on me. Just the thought of these muffled the inner voice that said,
就怎么
give
也
up.
说不出放弃这两个字。这一路走
Along
来，
the way, I've been
我
given
得
too
到了
much
太多
courage, blessings,
勇
hope.
气。
All my best memories are by my side to keep me
我
warm.
所有最美好的记忆，所以
So,
我不是一无所有。
you were wrong to say I had nothing left.
什么？
What?
我要把至今得到
I'll
的东
pass
西
on everything
继续
good I've
传
been
递下去。
given.
控
The
制
gem
力
of
准核
desire.
心应该在我的
It
掌控
should
下
be
才
under
对。
my control.
我还要把它们带给更多的
I'll
人。
bring love and hope to more
不会
people.
在这里倒
This is
下。
not where I fall.
等等，
Wait,
这是
that's the gem of
极
haste?
地宝石的力量。
我会背负他的理
I'll
想，
carry on her vision,
他们的
their
理想。
vision, and keep moving. Is this the skin? Yeah. Fire
为什
Kiana.
么极地宝石
Why
认
did
可
the
了
gem of
你？
haste choose you?
就因为那个女人使用过。
She's immune to the slow.
它从来都不属于你。
Wait, she has no gauge. She's immune. Oh, because she's not using blade powers. I can just wail with the sword forever. You're just a shard of consciousness left in the gem. Why
为
resist?
什么要反抗？
Dang it, dodge blade.
明明都已经死了，为什么还要妨碍我？
他的一生从
She
来没
had
有
never
停止过
stopped
抗战，
fighting for her entire life.
这就是他的火焰。
This is her color, the color of flame. Kinda wanna end it with the ult. Oh, it's not gonna let me end it.
为什么？
Why do you think you can beat me? Just because you are the good Siren and I'm the
因为
evil
你是
Siren?
善的西灵，我是恶的西灵。
那种东西从来
There's
都
no
不存
such
在。
thing as good and evil Siren. It's just our own choices.
选择了恶。
Oh, that's a hint. That's what Himiko did, and that's... I think that's her charged attack in the new suit.
结束了。
Over.
是啊，
Yeah, it's
宝石
over.
的力量
The
在流
powers of
向
the
你，
stones are flowing to you.
他们
They've
抛弃
deserted me
了
and
我。
chosen you. I guess your
选择了
faith
你。
我会好
prevailed.
好使用这些力量。
I'll make good use of these powers.
随便你，
Not my business.
反
Without
正没
me,
了
it would be
我，
easier for
你
you
还能轻
anyway.
松不少。
我会承担起你犯下
I'll
的罪
take，responsibility for your
这是我的
crimes.
责任。
I should. Be
那
my
是你自
guest.
己的事，你本可以一无
You
所
could
知
have
的
lived
活
an
着，
ignorant, innocent
或
life,
者干脆
or died a
作为一
test
个无辜的
subject,
实验
but
体
you
死
chose
去。
this path.
西灵沾染的
The
鲜
blood in
血，
Siren's hands,
他
for
的悲
sorrow
伤
and
与
despair,
绝望，
humanity's struggle.
一切人类都
The
要面对的
burdens
善
are
恶
all
矛
on
盾。
your shoulders.
我会努力。
I'll work
让
hard
世界
to
上
make sure there
不再
won't
有
be a
下一个
second
西灵。
Siren in the world. Stop
行了
it. I don't
打
need
住
your
吧，
sympathy.
胜者留下，
The winner takes all,
败者
and the
消
loser
失，
goes away.
就
That's
是
the
这样
rule
的
I
规
agreed
则。
to.
再见了，
Farewell,
控制力者。
Searcher of the Void.
再见了，
Farewell, the other
另一个
Siren.
西里。
お前の考えに
I will
賛同
not
はしない
acknowledge your way of thinking.
だが
However,
お前の勝ち
as
だ
the victor,
お前の道を
you
歩
may
む
follow your path.
そうだろ
What say you?
うできるだけ
Struggle till the very
最後
end.
まであがいてみせろキアナ
Kiana. That's gonna be the end, isn't it? A soul quietly vaporized into the air, like a feather drifting on a windless sunny day. It left no trail in the clear blue sky. Only she knew the feather was once there. Her desperation, her desires, her sins had all been real once. She closed her eyes and listened to the silent finale. The pressure, resistance, and murderous intent that almost crushed her were all gone, and all the gems were recovered. The instant she laid her fingers on the gems, an ocean of fragmented memories flushed into her mind and overwhelmed her. Overwhelmed her. Chaos, more chaos, still more chaos. Words failed to form sentences, and thoughts failed to be connected into a flow. She gritted her teeth and exhausted the last ounce of her strength to keep her head straight. After an uncertain period of time, she opened her eyes and saw a world of white. She winked her eyes hard until the view started to change. The destination she had been looking for, the pure white Saint Freya, decorated by a strand of blazing red in the middle. She went looking for Himiko's memories. You're evil, Mihoyo. Oh my god. During the event, play the 3-round side stages to get loads of box tickets. Yeah, I guess that much. You can access torch. Yeah, I get it. I'm not doing it right now. Torch relay, each deployed Valkyrie needs to complete the phase objective alone, and depending on whether the objective is fulfilled, her battle results will be relayed to the next phase. Each challenge costs kindling ×1. Kindling ×2 are supplied every day. Each clearing rewards box tickets based on the stage score. The faster the clearing, the higher the score. Tap prepare to learn more about the phase objectives stage. Oh, whew. This is a little more complicated than I thought. I'm gonna say, Mihoyo, this should have been dropped on people at the beginning of the chapter. Because after that emotional roller coaster, I don't care. I really don't care about the side stages right now. I'm gonna probably take a break and relax, and maybe I'll do this myself tonight, but I honestly don't care about minigames right now. That was... I'm not gonna lie, I was worried about the story. I thought it was gonna be more emotional. I thought it would hurt more. And I mean, okay, it was very emotional. But it wasn't sad emotional. It brought to light a lot of things that I had guessed. And it also put such a huge spotlight on Kiana's story and Kiana's progression. I feel like if I look back at this, I was probably smiling almost the entire time. I was just so proud of everything Kiana stood for. It's emotional, but oh, the chapter is so good. She's beaten her inner demons. She's proven just she's proven that she can do Himiko proud. And the next part is her going through Himiko's memories. Or at least that's how it's gonna start. We'll see how it ends. Or I guess we've seen how it ends. We'll see how we get there in the video. I think I will do next chapter next week. I've heard part 3 of this chapter. I'm just gonna skip through this. I can read through it later. I don't care. Yeah, I know that. I know how to add Valkyries. But I've heard that the second chapter, the second part of this chapter anyway, that's unlocked in a week. Oh wait, literally a week. It's unlocked on a Friday? Huh. Usually, these chapters unlock on Thursdays. I wonder why they chose Friday. But next Friday, as far as I know, is going to have a lot of gameplay. And I've heard that this third part, which is going to be a week after that, which is the 6th, which is also on a Friday. I wonder why they're doing Fridays now. But that Friday, I've heard this section is basically zero gameplay. That it's gonna be just story. And then obviously the cinematic. So, I was thinking of delaying, but I think I'm gonna do that part next week. And then in 2 weeks, I guess it'll be... I guess almost like a live reaction. Something tells me watching that cinematic with all the context is gonna kill me. It's gonna make me bawl my eyes out. It's gonna hit so much harder. I'm avoiding watching other reactions. I'm avoiding watching the cinematic again. I'm not gonna see it again until that day, 2 weeks from now. But I look forward to it. This... I won't lie, the beginning kinda threw me off, though I guess they had to set the stage. Ah, pun not intended, but works. But... from 4 to 9 was a masterpiece. That was... so well written. It's just such a rush of emotions and so much pride. Holy crap. Mihoyo did such a good job making me love this character. Making me care about this character. All the characters. I can't wait to see the rest of this chapter. I do think I'm gonna end the stream here though. I need some time to take a breath, maybe go get a coffee and some lunch. Chill out for a bit. But thank you everyone that watched, thank you everyone that came. Next week, probably around the same time, 11:30 in the morning on Friday, assuming the chapter is up by then. I'll be watching. I'll be doing this and streaming it again. Does it say time? No. And we'll see how Mihoyo decides to tug at my heartstrings again. I want more answers with the Himiko part, because in my mind, I'm still not sure she's actually dead. Though this chapter seems to be trying to imply that. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're not already, I'd appreciate likes, subscribe, it helps. Leave some comments below if you want. Usual spiel. I do have a Discord server and a Twitter account that I post announcements and just chat with people. Both those links are down in the description below. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing the last part of the collaboration story, which will be hopefully much more lighthearted than this, and hopefully put a big smile on my face. Thanks everyone. Love you guys. Ah.